Mikey and Whiplash and Robbie and Dynamite, collectively, they are the All-Stars!
It was 1 year ago at the 5th anniversary show that the All-Stars made their debut here in IPW UK. Despite being ridiculed, but considered by many fans to be strong underdogs, I think it's pretty much an accurate description. Against the Cartel, they pulled off a big upset on that night, and since then have been claiming they're going to carry out an invasion of IPW and dominate the tag division. Well, they've been doing so with some success, to be honest. Those title belts you see, not the IPW British Tag Team titles. Those are from another UK promotion. Don't know what the purpose of bringing those belts out here is, presumably to prove their credentials again. A real inferiority complex, these two.
Their opponent.
Shut up, you troglodytes!
Ladies and gentlemen, about to make their way to the ring, the other combination of fans from Cumbria. He is the British heavyweight sensation, the Vigilante, Johnny! And ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, his tag team partner, the father,
Talk about a combination, Leroy Kincaide and Johnny Moss, probably the two most powerful wrestlers in British wrestling today. This will be a challenge to the All-Stars' claims of dominating the tag team division here in IPW UK. If Kincaide and Moss can coexist, this one could be quite a short contest. Talking about the 5th anniversary show last year here in IPW. It was at that show that Leroy Kincaide became the British heavyweight champion since losing that belt to Dave Mastiff. Still undoubtedly in the mix for that title. Meanwhile, Moss very recently had a shot at the heavyweight title at Unfinished Business, losing in an incredible match between just two unstoppable forces, it seemed like. Moss against Mastiff. This tag match underway then. Robbie Dynamite in the ring with Moss. Surprisingly, Dynamite able to take Moss down. Use his foot to take away the back of the knee of Moss. Dynamite, as you can see, pretty well put together himself, but Moss, I think, the stronger. Dynamite goes behind into a full Nelson.
See, we can wrestle as well!
That says all you need to know. Mikey Whiplash, I don't know if you heard that, on the ring apron saying, oh, we can wrestle as well. Shouting at the crowd. That's that inferiority complex I was talking about. They really do have a bee in their bonnet about the fact that some of the other places they wrestle aren't considered to have such a strong tag team division as we do here. They have a almost pathological need to be the best, to be champions. That's why even when they're not the British heavyweight champions here, they felt the need to bring down some other belts to the ring. Dynamite asking Moss for a test of strength. Moss asking the crowd, that's what they want, and certainly is. Two men colliding. Takes a huge amount of energy early in the match to participate in one of these tests of strength. You saw Dynamite using the ropes to gain momentum there, or gain a leverage, I suppose you'd say, into a Japanese stranglehold now. Moss pounding his foot on the floor, trying to get a rhythm going, and he does. Reverses the hold. Interesting the way this match came about. Leroy Kincaide was offered a chance to compete against the All-Stars, chose Moss, hand-picked Moss as his partner. Moss agreed to do that. A lot of fans have been asking in the build-up to this contest whether Moss and Kincaide will be able to coexist, and see a slap across the chops from Johnny Moss. An arm drag. Trying to hyperextend that elbow. Moss spent a long time training under Andre Baker, the late Andre Baker, at NWA UK Hammerlock right here in Sittingbourne. Very well versed in submission techniques. Dynamite trying to arch backwards to relieve the pressure on his arm. Quite near his own corner if he can reach out to Whiplash. Interesting decision by Kincaide to accept this tag match. Well, indeed, interesting decision by Moss as well. Both of them, as we said, very much high up in the rankings. A very competitive heavyweight division here in IPW UK. Come on, oh my! How powerfully Moss kicked out of that! Man, it looks like he's just carved out of the granite of the Cumbrian mountains. Moss with the tag to Kincaide. Kincaide is stalking. Oh, spear! Spear on Mikey Whiplash. Never ever turn your back on Leroy Kincaide. He can hit that spear at a split second's notice. Referee Chris Roberts is administering a count on Mikey Whiplash, and he may well get to 10 after the ferocity of that spear from Kincaide. We're up to 7. 2 more seconds and this match is over. Oh, Dynamite helping Whiplash back in. Kincaide goes for the pin. Oh, Dynamite had to put his partner's foot on the ropes. Referee Roberts saw it. Whiplash screaming at Dynamite, what are you doing? You didn't want any piece of Kincaide. And that's why a clothesline nearly takes Whiplash's head off. Whiplash hard into the corner. Oh, Kincaide flies in, my goodness. The strength of this man is inhuman. There's a man who weighs close to 250 pounds. Kincaide drops it like it was nothing with a front slam and gets a 2 count. Although Kincaide is obviously still in pursuit of that British Heavyweight Championship, the tag title's just as prestigious as the heavyweight title here in IPW, so certainly didn't want to turn down a chance at the tag belts. Could be to his detriment if he chooses to focus on both divisions maybe, but he's not showing any signs of that here. Spinning neck breaker by Kincaide. saw Moss applauding in the corner. Kincaide is maybe going for that spear again. Dynamite with a cheap shot, a knee into the lumbar area of the spine. The All-Stars picking up Kincaide, send Dynamite into the ropes. Kincaide has got him. Oh my! A fall-away slam by Leroy Kincaide sends Dynamite into Whiplash. Not going to argue with a skittle. Kincaide is stalking Whiplash again, picks him up and slams him down.
Slammed him down.
With exceptional force. Big chop from Moss. Off the back elbow. The All-Stars are in so much trouble. It's what a lot of people expected if Moss and Kincaide were able to coexist, and they certainly have done very effectively so far. And there was a danger this might be a one-sided contest, and that's no disrespect to the All-Stars, but Moss and Kincaide, they bring their A game. There's barely anyone in the wrestling world who can stop them. Whiplash sent face first into that turnbuckle twice. Whiplash countering, he's hoping Moss was following in. Took a chance, it didn't pay off. Dynamite again saving Whiplash. There's the tag. Oh, Moss into Dynamite. Whiplash has picked him up. There's dropped his throat. Moss's throat dropped. Top rope, he's not going to win like this, surely. No. Dynamite convinced it was 3. It certainly wasn't. Just a 2 count. Moss is down. Whiplash is down. Dynamite is up and a big snap suplex on the Vigilante. Dynamite with the cover. We get the upset win here. No, just 2. Dynamite now wondering what to do next with Moss. It's a bit of a dilemma. Do you keep him on the ground or do you pick him up and try and finish him off? Moss is a much more dangerous proposition if he's on his feet. Dynamite up to the middle rope. He slammed Moss into the middle of the ring and drops the knee. That really could be all. Dynamite 2 and 3. No. Just at the very last second, Moss rolling that right shoulder up. Dynamite with the tag to Whiplash. The All-Stars are actually taking control of this. Here comes Whiplash. There's a knee drop. That's the second knee drop from the top rope that Johnny Moss has endured in the past couple of minutes. Whiplash again making a point of telling the crowd he can wrestle, and he nearly got the pin. Been an on and off year for the All-Stars. I'll tell you, this really would be a great start for them to this new year of IPW's existence. As the company enters its 7th year, will the All-Stars get themselves right in contention for a shot at those tag titles? I think Whiplash and Dynamite have actually done quite a significantly better job of isolating their opponents, keeping them in their own corner. Kincaide and Moss obviously not normally involved in tag team contests, certainly not as often as the All-Stars are. Maybe that inexperience in this kind of match is starting to show slightly. Again, when you've got two guys as talented and as powerful as Moss and Kincaide, you can never count them out.
This is why we're the best at what we do!
Whiplash saying he's the best at what he does. He's certainly the best at screaming nonsense at the fans. There's Moss. Moss is fighting back. Couple of forearms and a headbutt to the stomach. And Moss went for the knee. Dynamite is a step ahead of Moss. What's he going for? Oh wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. Going for a tombstone. A tombstone piled over on Moss. Moss is wriggling. Oh, he's countered. He's countered. Oh my! Tombstone. Tombstone piled over from Johnny Moss. If Moss can drape an arm over Dynamite, this one is over. But Moss doesn't have the energy left in, and that was the last ounce of energy he had, I think. Whiplash dragging his partner to the corner. The referee needs to... I can't believe Chris Roberts is going to say that that's a legitimate tag. Kincaide him. That certainly was legitimate. Sit out slam from Kincaide. Into the cover. Goodness me, another close one. And just like that, the All-Stars back into trouble. Delayed vertical suplex, great power from Kincaide. The blood rushing to the head of Mikey Whiplash. He lands hard on his back. Kincaide gets another close 2 count. Whiplash just being thrown from pillar to post by Leroy. Leroy really is looking at his best today. I think he was disappointed with how his run with the championship turned out after his win a year ago. Suffered a shoulder injury in the process of winning that title, which prevented him, in my opinion, from having a lengthy reign. Many thought he would. Dynamite with the cover. 2 as Moss again applauding his partner. No signs of any obvious rivalry between the two of them. Double underhook suplex. Another 2 count. Again hook in the leg. I'm not sure Dynamite thinks he's going to win with these pins, but it's certainly making Leroy expend a lot of energy to kick out. Dynamite over 200 pounds, have that much weight down on you to kick out will take an awful lot of energy. Whiplash back in the corner, holding Kincaide now. Oh my, Leroy just ended up on the outside. He may have landed on his head, certainly the back of his neck. Now it's Kincaide who's on the outside and in danger of being counted out. Again, Whiplash ramming Kincaide's stomach into the side of the ring. Dynamite bad-mouthing Kincaide as well. It's actually Moss with the distraction there, inadvertently I think, but allowed that illegal move to happen. Both Kincaide and Moss with notoriously short fuses. This is both to their advantage and sometimes to their detriment. I think it was to Moss's detriment then. This Dynamite is a piece of work. Ripping at the nose. There's space for 5 seconds, ref. I know the referee is trying to keep this match flowing, but seriously, that was what, 10-12 seconds they were in the ring together. Clear infraction of the rules. It's not like it's the first one we've seen in this match either. We're working on that knee. Kicks and then a drop kick to Kincaide's knee, which is wrapped very nastily around the middle rope. Leroy may be hurt actually. Had some knee trouble in the past as Kincaide. But it was his shoulder that's been causing him difficulty in the past year. Dynamite in now. Again, you see how Whiplash is keeping Kincaide close to the All-Stars corner. Dynamite again dropping onto the knee. Now trying to twist it. Like vultures, these two, like predators. They've seen that their enemy has an injury, treating him like a wounded animal. Trying to finish him off. Dynamite again spinning around that leg lock, and maybe some cartilage damage to Kincaide's knee. It's too early to tell, of course, just how much damage has been done, but more is being done by the second. How much pain he's in. His shoulder's going to the mat. And now Dynamite is arching backward. That increases the pressure even more. The taut on that knee must be almost unbearable. Whiplash screaming at Leroy to give this one up. Kincaide has countered. He's countered. Dynamite makes the bottom rope. Again the referee, Moss has had enough. Moss has had enough as well. Whiplash and Dynamite just cheating so much during this match. Again going to the knee, my goodness. Referee Roberts only now having a word with Whiplash. This is obviously a difficult one to officiate, but I don't know if he hasn't lost control of it, to be honest. This is bordering on a travesty now, how much Whiplash and Dynamite have gotten away with. Another big knee drop, this time across the throat.
Come on, Leroy! Listen! You don't care!
Whiplash again screaming at Kincaide. Real, such an unpleasant individual. Well, both of them are. Whiplash and Dynamite. Kincaide is still fighting back. Only not for long, because Kincaide's barely got it in to mount a sustained comeback here. Kincaide's already hit the spear in this match, remember, and doing some research before this match. In all matches he's had in IPW, Leroy Kincaide winning some 75% of matches where he's been able to hit the spear. This is in danger of being one of the other 25%, because the All-Stars maybe about to put him away, but they're not now! They're not now! A missile dropkick goes awry, and Dynamite just whacked, just absolutely smashed his own tag partner. There is a count on. Dynamite getting to his feet. Leroy gets to his feet. Kincaide makes the tag. In comes Moss. Moss. Look at that suplex. Moss like a suplexing machine. An overhead belly to belly. And here it comes. The trademark German suplex. Oh my. Moss. Moss is holding on. We saw him do this against Dave Mastiff at Unfinished Business. Running dropkick. Whiplash saving his partner. He really was. Only so many times that a human neck can withstand being dropped as hard as it is from a Johnny Moss German suplex. Dynamite trying to send Whiplash in, but Moss moved. Whiplash just about holding on, only just staying on the ring apron. Dynamite ended up on the ropes. Goes to the Royal. He took out his own partner. Another suplex. Moss rolling through. Knee to the face. A charging knee to the face from the vigilante. This crowd in Wyvern Hall going crazy. But Moss is going to the top rope. You don't see this very often. Oh my, that's why. I think that's why. Moss got crushed over that top turnbuckle. Kincaide to the ropes. Drops the elbow. And now he sees what's happened. I think Kincaide is wondering if it was his fault that Moss got nailed by that, or lost his balance on the top rope. Kincaide has been sent packing to the outside. A knee to the temple from Whiplash. The cover. Oh, support from Whiplash.